All right. You're listening to Transparency and Merit.
You know what? I want to say this. Yeah, paging Doctor Jason Voorhees, and you know what?
Dr.
With all
Jason Voorhees.
with all these lockdowns going on, it is really the perfect time for a call from Doctor Voorhees. I think you know what? It's been such hell. I welcome a call from the original Dr. Kevorkian, Mr. Jason Voorhees, because it has been hell out here, Joe, with these lockdowns. We can't do anything. And you know what?
What can't you do?
We can't go to the movies. We can't go to the strip club. We can't go to the bar. We can't go to church. We can't go to synagogue. We can't go out and really do anything. So you know what? Paging Dr. Voorhees, Jason Voorhees. This is the perfect time for him to come.
Let's go.
You know what? I would welcome him more than I would welcome another lockdown, Joe. We have these. Yeah.
It's an amazing that we get a Friday the 13th to kind of close out this crazy year.
Yeah.
We've got a little bit of everything this year.
Yeah, it is. It has absolutely been insane. I'll tell you something. This has been the most hellish year for most people living today in America, I think, ever. I mean, with these lockdowns, I mean, all the things that kids used to do, you know, high school graduations aren't happening. Proms didn't happen. I mean,
did you go to prom?
Yes, I did. Did you?
I did. I took a freshman.
Oh. She must have been really good looking.
She was a cutie.
Yeah.
And her dad was a pretty famous producer.
Oh man, you should still keep in contact with her.
Yeah, she tried calling me not that long ago. Maybe, well, relatively speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not out of the realms to get back together and talk and hang out. But anyways, yeah, that was prom. Wow, way back when before the internet, and kids still did things like rent limousines and dress up really fancy. I don't even think that happens anymore at all.
I don't know. You know what? Well, you know what I mean. Right now, I don't know what's. You know, here's the deal, Joey. I don't know what the future is going to be. I think we're going to be living maybe. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Ironweed, but a Great Depression. They shoot horses, don't they? Kind of life for the kiddie poos. Maybe even an Omega Man sort of life that the kids are going to be living. We're going to be maybe coming into a real third world sort
maybe
of depression.
Brave New World.
A brave new world. We're maybe going to have a depression coming on soon. And
Did you ever read Brave New World?
No.
Wow. No. I thought that was required reading. I never in school I never read it. It took me much longer, much later in life, but I finally got around to.
Yeah, it's about poverty in the 1800s. Did they ever make a movie of A Brave New World?
There is a new Brave New World coming out. I remember seeing a trailer for it recently, and it's with a society that's propped up on drugs. It's interesting. They're all in the government pill. It's a wild ride.
Yes,
but an interesting blueprint for the future. Just like 1984 and Animal Farm. I don't know why or how, but you know, that era of writing, that generation or those generations when those books came out, those are some pretty interesting books to be out there. And for some reason, I can never put it together as to why, but all those books were available in schools, and they were the most. I thought they were the most. I'm when I think back on it, it's amazing that those books were available to kids.
You know,
Glad they were.
I'll tell you something. We were much more of an intellectual society. Now we're an emotional. Just God, man, we're some of the most. We
Well, I
are.
was watching Timcast today,
Mhm.
and I can see where you get a lot of your fear porn from. I can
And
see why people who listen to Timcast are walking around screaming, chaos and the sky is falling down, and you're gonna, don't go there. You're gonna get shot and killed, and all of these very. It's amazing to me that this guy rattles off these fear porny ideas all night long on his show. Wow.
so you think they weren't based on reality? They're based on
No.
fear porn.
Oh no, no, in total fear porn. And I was yelling it out loud in his chat room. I was giving him a piece of my mind. I even took a couple screenshots because some of the comments were pretty like I was mad so many people were super chatting him, and I was yelling at them like, "Are you guys crazy? This is how you judge with your wallet?" Wow.
And you really thought so? You think he? Because I absolutely believe that. I guess so. I think we'll do a show on that. We'll call it fear porn, and you believe that.
Oh yeah, easy, easy, easy show right there. I think it's critical, but I think he's a mainstream talking head,
Mhm.
and I don't think he needs those super chats. I think that show's very well protected, and it's pushed. His narrative is definitely pushed by YouTube. It's
I
propped up.
I don't agree with that at all. I think that's a load.
Yes, yes.
That is a load.
The only reason you know him, and the only reason why he's in my timeline is that guy is propped up by YouTube,
He says
and
he's not. Is he a liar?
he is a flat out liar. He is a flat out liar. There is no way that show should be getting the traffic it gets, and I'm not so sure I believe the numbers, but there's definitely a lot of activity going on in his show. The chat room's flying off the board, and just watching it for the time I watched it made me sad that so many people were into this nonsense. I mean, it just and it's yeah, it's very sad for me to watch. I
I,
think he's a
I, I'll be honest with you, Joe. I'm kind of surprised that you are so negative about Tim Pool, and I think Tim Pool is the best red pill around. That's just my
Timcast.
personal.
Timcast is the worst show on YouTube. He's ranked up there in the top 10
What
worst
do you
shows,
wait, do
right
you
up
think?
there. Yeah,
Wait. What do you think of the young Turks?
I think they're in the same boat. Those two shows, they're like a 1-2 punch.
So you believe they're both fear porn? I mean, you know what I mean. At least you're an equal opportunity person. So you know.
You won't hear me favor any of these. They're all, to me, if they're getting the kind of traffic they get, and um, yeah, from my perspective, I am, yeah, I'm pretty strict on that thinking. I can't be swayed at this point because I'm listening to him, and I'm just every single talking point I feel was a hoax or a overblown event. And wow, I was just shocked at and it wasn't always him saying a lot of the stuff. His guests, the people on his panels were saying a lot of it, but then when he would talk, he would reinforce all of these very fear porny ideas. It was almost like if you watched. oh, what was the show with oh, the little kid and what you talking about, Willis?
Mhm.
Different Strokes. And if you looked at what's his name, Gary Coleman's character, and you just kind of edit everything away, and everything he says was a punchline. Every phrase out of his mouth, there was no dialogue. There was no. It was always a punchline for the most part, and most of his lines were punchlines, and I feel like most of what what Tim Pool was saying and adding into the conversation, it was just like these automatic fear porny ideas, and I just really paid attention. I edited everything else out and just listened to him, and I was like pretty shocked, pretty
Yeah, I
shocked.
mean, the one difference between sorry, the one difference between Tim Pool and TYT is Tim Pool will invite people on who disagree with him. TYT would never do that, and
That is true. That is true. That's one of the worst things about the Young Turks too, is that you're hearing their side, and they're not giving any room for the discussion.
that's correct. So let's go. I mean, have you ever watched uh, one of any of the Friday the 13th, Joe?
Of course, yeah, yeah,
Now, this is the original trailer from Friday the 13th. This is part one, 1980. My
yeah.
cousin was.
All right, we got this. All right, here we go. Can you hear it? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hello? Who's that? Oh, hi. What are you doing out in this mess?
Three.
We weren't doing anything. We were just messing with
Oh.
Five.
6 feet away. He's got COVID.
Yeah.
Six.
Six.
Must be my imagination.
Must be my imagination.
Seven.
Seven.
Can I help you?
Got his 88.
Dr. Fauci.
Eight.
What happened now, Joey? Well, Joey is no longer with us. It was too scary of a preview to be showing right now. And what happened to Joe, we do not know. We're having a few technical difficulties as we speak right now. Hopefully, Joey will come back and we'll be able to resume the show with him here, because with just me, it's not going to be fun. But there seems to be maybe a blackout happened. Who knows? And man, my computer is really going fakakta too. So we don't know right now what's going on. And maybe at this time the computer is not working that well. We were going to show about 5 of the previews for Friday the 13th. We're going to go into a little bit of an in-depth review on that, but we may not be able to. Let me see what's going on here since Joey has left us. Just going to text him real quick and see what's going on. Joey. Sorry. I am texting him. Oh, wait, he's back.
Oh, yes. Dr. Jason Voorhees paid me a visit.
Yes. Yes, he paid you a visit, and I don't know what happened.
I'm sorry. How much of that got cut off?
Just a little bit. Let's go right to. Should we go right to trailer part 2, Joey?
Yes. Get away, Jason. Get away from me. Hell away from me. All right. So part 2 came out a year later. Only a year later, but it was
Or was it 2 years later? Oh, a year later. So they didn't
Yeah.
spend much. Once the film started making money, they just and Paramount, yeah.
On a June night in 1980, Friday the 13th, 12 of her friends were murdered. Why should Friday the 13th, 1981 be any different?
I don't know.
Friday the 13th, Part 2. The body count continues. 14.
Doomed. You're all doomed.
You're all doomed.
15.
God.
16.
Help!
17.
Uh-oh.
18.
Hey,
19. 20. 21. 22. 23.
Sandra? Just
The day you count on for terror
yes.
is not over. Friday the 13th,
Yes.
2.
Now the third one was the one that I went to see on the big screen because it was in 3D.
And yeah, I don't know if I saw that one at the theater. Yeah, I did. I went to the theaters as well. 1982.
Man, they just made them out one after the other.
Yeah, Bing Bang Boom.
Weekends are a good time to escape to the woods. Unless the weekend begins with Friday the 13th. Because 13 is an unlucky number. But out here, so are 1 through 12. Because these are Jason's woods. And nobody leaves them alive.
Uh-oh.
Friday the 13th, Part
3D
3.
coming at you.
3D.
3D.
I think we ought to play that again. By the way,
Fight him.
I like the
But-
3D.
You want to play the clip again?
No. I want to. I said, maybe we should show that like in the movie theaters.
Oh, it should be rerun. Yeah. Bring back 3D, the old school 3D movies with
Yeah,
the glasses. You look down the row and everyone's got their weird glasses on.
Oh yeah. Those were the days, my friend.
Those were the days. Has anybody, even one person, listened tonight? What's wrong with you people?
Jason Voorhees got them. Who knows? Or maybe you know what? I think that what's her face may be having a show right now. still is.
Oh, I didn't get a link for that. Hmm. Hmm. Well, that's a bummer. But if you're there, you're missing a much better show, of course. Let's see part 4 real quick. What happened there? 1984, man. So, yeah, this was one after the next, and if people want to know where so much of the fear in our societies and why did people, especially boomers, people my age, the Gen Xers, and we were this is what we grew up with year after year of this being trying, they're trying to outdo themselves each show. I don't think it really worked. I don't think they outdid themselves. I don't even think I saw part 4,
No.
but the programming is there, no doubt. The whole idea.
I'll tell you something, Joe. Probably, each year, there were people who got sick of it and didn't want to see that stuff anymore. But there are people that were dedicated fans to this, who saw it, who saw, like would just eating popcorn, would see it, just have a good time. And there were people like this would be their first, like each year would come out, there'd be someone age 13 or 14. This will be like their first slasher film, their first R-rated film.
That's right. Yeah.
And they coming out every year, so you'd always have a new audience of people like, oh, I want to see Friday the 13th, and well, you'll see it when you're 14 or even 17 years of age. So a lot of people, this was their foray into, probably the first slasher film, the first horror film they saw, first R-rated horror film they saw was probably Friday the 13th. It came one year after the next, and it, didn't cost that much, and it made a profit.
There he is. Oh, there's what's his name?
Yeah. Feldman.
Yeah.
Corey Feldman.
Corey Feldman.
Corey Saber. Corey's going to grow up to be Dr. Fauci.
Well, Corey's still part of the programming today.
Is this a scene or the trailer? Is this the scene or the trailer?
It's a scene.
Well, why don't we do a trailer?
Whoa. Wow.
Whoa.
Good. How's he going to react?
I thought we were going to do a trailer.
I want to see the bald kid. I want to see bald Corey Feldman.
That's a bald mask. He didn't shave his hair off.
That is a mask all the way. You're right.
Jason, don't you remember? Remember, Jason. Jason.
And can we get called out for this showing this scene right here, dude? Like we did with Taxi Driver?
Oh, yeah, maybe. Well, let's see if there's a trailer. I just love seeing that part. It's so good. Here's the trailer.
Corey Feldman becomes Dr. Fauci.
Three times before, you have felt the terror, known the madness, lived the horror. But this is the one you've been screaming for. Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Jason is back. He moves like a shadow, dark and silent.
Sorry to change your mind?
He never utters a word. He doesn't even seem to breathe.
Where the hell's the corkscrew?
Simply, mindlessly, mercilessly kills. But now, Jason's reign of terror is over. Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Friday, April 13th, is Jason's unlucky day.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I
And then they
don't
did.
know.
Wasn't it number 5? Jason Takes New York.
Let's watch this part 5 trailer. This came out much later, 2011. Oh no, 1985. No, this came out the year after. What are we talking about?
They said it was the final chapter. They're liars.
They lied.
When will the lockdown end?
If the memory of
Vorhees.
Jason
Dr.
still
Voorhees.
haunts you,
Oh, geez, now he's coming back to life.
Friday the 13th, part 5, A New Beginning.
A new beginning for more money.
At age 12, brutal self-defense, murder of a psychopathic killer. Boy, they've given him every therapy they can think of. Just wonder his mind isn't fried with all the drugs they've given him.
The mindless, murderous fury that was buried with Jason.
Oh boy.
Reborn. And
Whoa.
suddenly, terror has become child's play.
What?
Born. Reborn.
What is that voice?
Terror has become child's play. Friday the 13th, part 5.
Oh, that looked awful.
Yes.
Wow. That was a busy 5-year period right there.
Dude, it was like one after the other. Now I guess we'll go. What's the next one?
Well, I don't know. Was there more after that?
Is it what's? Let me look at the Friday the 13th. Let's see. Is there Friday the 13th?
There's part 6.
Mm.
Jason. Oh, that was Jason Lives. Same year, 1986.
I think it's the same trailer. Is there a part 7?
Yeah, there is. So you think this is a fake trailer? It could be. Chit. Here's the new blood.
This is the one you've been waiting for.
What's happening to me?
Your psychokineses and these delusions are...
The one you've been asking for.
Hey, Tina, isn't this the way they wear their jackets back in the mental hospital?
Concentrate, Tina.
Whoa.
The one you've been dying for.
Give me the creeps. Okay, you big hunk of a man, come and get me.
No problem.
Yeah.
But this time, someone is waiting. Friday the 13th, part 7.
And this is a bonus. Someone said that this would be a great Friday the 13th. Gotta have some Chucky.
I know this move has been really tough, but this was supposed to be a new start for us, remember? You said you were going to try to make new friends.
Buddy can connect to and control all of your Caslin products and smart home devices. Introducing your new best friend.
Paul, I need to tell you something, and I need you to believe me. I think Chucky did something.
Mandy, if you know something, you better tell me.
Something's wrong with Chucky.
Buddy can connect to and control all of your
Chucky is a toy.
It
Yes,
could be anywhere.
Chucky is a toy.
We have to stop him.
Good night, Andy.
Good night, Brian.
Yeah. All right, let's go
Yeah.
to Jason. Friday the 13th, part 8.
I don't know. Is there a part 8?
Let's see if there's a part 8.
Oh, anyone.
We're gonna go to the 100th version, and then we'll call it a night.
Jason Takes Manhattan. They had
There
the
we go.
90s. They had the 90s covered, man.
Friday the 13th, part 8. Jason Takes Manhattan. No, you're as a new problem.
Wow. 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 Now, is there a part 9?
Let's take a lookie. I think it's Jason in outer space or some shit
No,
like
he
that.
goes to Jason Goes to Hell.
Yes.
1993. Phone lines are open.
has many faces. Death wears many different masks. But pure evil wears only one. And this is your final chance to see it. Jason Goes to Hell. The final Friday.
All right, let's see if there's a part 10. Jesus Christ.
It's unbelievable.
How many generations have been...
It's all programming.
How many generations have been poisoned by this crap?
4:55 on a routine training.
Oh, I think you're right. I think they went to space.
A team of students is about to discover a life form frozen in time.
They're on their way back. Prepare for docking and power in the lab.
You brought him on board?
Everything's under control, man.
What the hell is going on?
Jason Voorhees, that's what's going on. He's an unstoppable killing machine.
Guys, it's okay. He just wanted his machete back.
How do we get off the ship?
I don't know. Look, we're gonna be all right.
What, are you high?
He's here. You have got to get them out of there.
He's laughing.
I think we're finally okay.
What the hell is that? You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, wow.
Very modified. Oh, you think? You guys might want to run. I don't think he's out there.
You got to be kidding me. There's no way there's enough of them. Oh, boy. I think this is
It's a real trailer, the one I'm looking at down below.
real.
Now, I think the next one is Friday the 13th. Jason versus Freddy. That was the trailer. Jason versus Freddy. You have to do Jason. You have to put Jason versus Freddy. Oh, there's a
Jeez.
game. And actually, there was a remake of Friday the 13th. 2000, I think. 2000, you just type in Friday the 13th. It's not Friday. It's just Jason versus Freddy, bro. But I could be wrong. I don't know.
Freddy versus Jason. Let's see. Oh, there's a part 2.
Do you look at the extended trailer?
Yeah, I don't know if we need the extended trailer. It's almost 5 minutes long, but now he's in the boiler room.
From the very beginning, it was the children who gave me my power. Springwood Slasher. That's what they call me. My reign of terror was legendary. Dozens of children would fall by my blades.
Oh, there we go. Yes.
Did they put a vacuum in the water? Yeah, it was a fun show. I watched some of that. Why won't you die?
Who wins?
Now, I think we should end this on Friday the 13th remake, 2000.
All right, hold on. Let's look at this Freddy Part 2.
I think it's,
For everyone.
Welcome to my nightmare. Why won't you die?
yeah, 2009 Homo.
That's the one?
That's it. Let's do it. Let's call it a day.
Did you know a young boy drowned here? He was my son. And today is his birthday.
Ooh.
He was my son. And today is his birthday.
You won't believe my parents' cat.
Here we are. Pretty nice, huh?
Hey, I'm not from around here, but I'm looking for my sister. She's gone missing. Have you seen her?
She ain't missing. She's dead. People go missing around here, they're gone for good. There's something out there.
We're gonna get out of here. Come on, you guys. Oh my god.
This place is called Camp Crystal Lake. You in? Please, open up! We got the guys killing everybody!
His name was Jason, and today is his birthday.
All right. This one looked like it had a little bit more
All right. Well, that's a
production
walk.
value, Joe. And
Yeah, I'll look
well, probably. You know what? I think we'll call it a day. Hopefully, you'll be coming around today to the house to check things out and this and that. I am
right
ready.
on. Let us get out of here. Go to the website, transparencyandmerit.com. And let's we'll start back up again maybe tomorrow.
That's right. Yeah. All right.